everybody, it's me, Valerie Valkyrie, flying in from the top rope. Hello. I know, dead game. I took a month-long hiatus and now the game's dead, I know. No one cares anymore. Hello, Assassin. Hello, KP. I forgot about the BB. How could you forget? It's our good pal Novella. She's in the pod. Get in the pod, Novella. Before stream, I had to message her and be like, hey, Novella, I'm gonna need you to get in the pod, please. This is our podcast. Get it? Our podcast? Hello, Brant. Oh, fug. Val is alive. Welcome back. Yeah, barely, but I am here. I am alive. Thanks. I did survive. I survived my, what was it? 5 ER visits? Maybe 6? Maybe 6? I had tummy hurt disease. I still have it. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday for it as well, but that's not important. And then my cat got sick. I don't even think you guys know about that. Papa got sick. He got tummy hurt disease. I took him to the vet. It costs a lot of money. And they were like, yeah, it looks like he has a urinary infection. I was like, cool. So I put him on meds. That cleared up. Because he stopped pooping and he stopped peeing. Good start to the stream, by the way. Great conversation to start with. But he stopped peeing and he stopped pooping. I put him on these meds. He got better. And then a week later, he stopped doing it again. He stopped pooping and peeing again. So then I had to take him to the vet again. That one was even more expensive. This is like in the span of like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But he's better now. He's taking more meds. He's pooping and peeing now normally. So hopefully that cleared up and he doesn't have to go to the vet again. I pray. Yeah, we are both better. Well, mine never cleared up. I still have it, but... She's still alive. And I'm going to make it everybody's problem. It's been a month. God really said, fuck this woman in particular. But we got Death Stranding to play. So there's some things we have to do beforehand, but I'll show you. I'll show you guys what we got to do. So I played a little bit off stream. Not very much. I probably played for maybe 5 hours, and then I didn't pick up the game again. But after the last stream of this, I did play for a few nights in a row. Just like trying to get people to 5 stars and stuff. But some things did happen, because as you play this game, more things happen without any prompt. So I was luckily able to save them so we can watch them together. First thing we hear after all this time is a podcast joke and cat waste product. Yep, we're so back. We are so back. I don't know what this one is, so...
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than...
Ooh, the game's very quiet. The game is very quiet. Yeah, so I had to do another puzzle for her. And the girl who's totally not BB, as we keep answering questions, she seems to be getting more powers. So that's cool. This is me totally trying to figure out the puzzle by myself, by the way. I am not looking it up in this clip. I solved it all by myself, all of these, actually. This time it wasn't expected that she was floating. This is the first time we've seen her really float, I think. Unless maybe she floated in that cool fight scene she had. I can't remember. The L piece is my favorite Tetris piece.
Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
And then we got a sticker for our car. And I've been using that sticker because it looks like Maria from Sonic. It looks like Shadow's girlfriend, Maria. So that was that one. I don't know what this one is either. Did I just save myself doing a delivery? I don't think I would do that. Why did I save this one? Oh, I also unlocked pink. I don't know if we had that last time, but I unlocked pink. No, my Sonic addiction is in full force. Full Sonic forces. But I think I'm going to pre-order the racing game so I can play as the Werehog. Even though I don't intend to play as the Werehog, I do want to pre-order it so the option is still there.
Making sense then, Sam. Be on your guard for BTs.
I am going to be playing as Cream the Rabbit, if you must know. I also just finished the thumbnail for when we play that on stream, because I want to play it on stream when it comes out. You guys are going to love the new thumbnail, by the way. I think it's one of my best so far. Not to toot my own horn. Cream the Rabbit is probably one of my favorite characters. She's so cute. Plus, okay, the main reason I want to play as her is because she has cheese. Cream has cheese, and cheese is a Chow, and it looks like it's going to be the closest I can get to playing as a Chow, and I love Chow. I've been playing a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. That's another thing that I did. We can use this delivery that I seem to have recorded to talk about that. I bought Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube, and that was a struggle in itself. So here's how it all started. Here's the start of my story, chat. I have had Sonic Advance cross Sonic Pinball on the Game Boy Advance, like the dual pack, for quite a while. And I happened to put it in and play it. I played it a little bit, and I realized that there were Chow Gardens in each game, and this copy that I had Chow eggs in it that somebody had already purchased with rings. And one of them was, I think it was the amethyst egg, which is like a pretty expensive one to get. I think it's like 12,000 rings that you have to grind for.
Wasn't expecting Being a porter.
Oh, this is why. It's because I did this guy. I unlocked this guy.
Making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you.
Can you guys hear this? I can barely hear the video game.
Wouldn't describe it as being in good condition, but these things happen.
Why is it so quiet?
Now displaying your current porter grade. I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
I don't know why this is so quiet for me. So yeah, that was that cutscene, I guess. And then I think I completed his thing. Here, we can skip through this one a bit. Yeah, this is me doing the task. That's what he looks like, and he gave us a cool gun. There we go. You can barely hear it as well? Okay. Well, that's no good.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look
Here,
at
let me add a gain filter for you guys.
The contents look perfect to me.
Is that better for you guys?
Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
Actually, let's put this to 0. Maybe I turned down my,
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
Here. I may have turned down the actual PlayStation itself, now that I think about it. So I remember I was playing Tony Hawk or something, and I was like, this is too loud. This is too loud for me. Let's see. The sound. Not my... Maybe not. Okay, I'll just turn it up for you guys then. Yeah, I'll just turn it up for you guys. That's weird. Oops. Filters. Turn it up to like there. So we connected that guy to the network. I tried using this thing, and I'm pretty sure it's loud, right? I didn't use it all that much.
Now displaying your current order grade. So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds.
So this guy used to be
An
like
ideal
part
choice for
of
those who prefer to get the
the
job done
Australian
without undue
army,
bloodshed.
I think.
Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy
But
distance.
during the
It's not a silenced weapon.
Death
So fire
Stranding,
too close,
him
they'll
and
be
his
all
team
over you
got
before
into
you
some
have time to
trouble.
react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Ah, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilised, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I can hear it a little better.
If you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered.
I wonder
And
if
for
the PlayStation's
Deep
recording
down,
is
we're
just
all the
quieter.
same. Blokes who
So
called
then me
this land
turning
our
everything
home.
up is going to cause
Was
us
it
pain.
worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now, fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more. I
Wasn't
hope
the
you don't
chiral
let me
network
down.
like evil last game?
Righto, Sam.
I feel like
I know
it
you
may
got
have
places
caused
to be,
problems.
But an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper
That's
rifle with the
literally
data I just
every
shared, if you
single
take my meaning. Anyway,
person you
thinking
make
I told ya.
deliveries to. They will just info dump about their favorite special interest non-stop. Oh, and then we got another quiz from Rainy for our kid. Oh, did I not film the front of it? The first part of it? Oh. This one. Right? No. I guess I didn't. It's the same cutscene at the beginning every time. She's like, Sam, we're teaching. But now she's like cross-legged and like meditating and stuff. Again, I actually solved the question. I'm just a really good porter. And I know how to do deliveries really well.
Yay! Congratulations!
Super cool.
Woo!
Super cool. That was super cool. And then we got one of Fragile smoking, but it doesn't look like a Sonic character. I guess she sort of looks like a member of Gun. I forget what Gun stands for. I know the UN in it stands for like United something. Then I got some trophies. Then we got another quiz.
Sam,
Yup.
Yep.
one last question for you. This one's hard. Do you think you can solve it?
Chat, do you think you can solve it? Oh, I did record the whole thing. Okay, so that was the part you missed. More trophies. I got a lot of trophies. What's this one? Oh, this is another. She asked us to answer her riddle.
I have a nightmare question for you. Give it a go.
A nightmare question. Guys, guess which one I chose. I solved it when I was playing and then hit the wrong button. Oh! I picked Rainy. Who knows? Who knows if I picked the Maria clone? I totally didn't Google if this actually did anything in the game, like what this was for. I didn't Google that. I was just thinking really hard about who I should pick. That's all. That's all. As far as I know, though, this actually does fuck all. It doesn't do anything. I picked Higgs because he's hot. And then Dollman wanted to talk to me.
You were tossing and turning yet again, Sam. Still having nightmares, I presume? You can try holding me while you sleep if you like.
I'd rather do literally anything else, actually. And then I unlocked hot springs, and things happen.
What a wonderful feeling.
You can ask Dollman to sing.
Living.
Did you see that prompt? I don't think I noticed it there. I think I did it later. What? Yeah. He puts on a little hat. He dresses up. He cosplays. You never went into a hot spring? I think each one does different things. Like,
What a wonderful feeling.
I think some make your stamina drop slower and things like that. Each one has a different effect on him. What's this one? Oh, this is the full song. They dance. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Anyway. That's all the things I got. The game does not sound super loud. Okay, that's good. I guess we'll continue. It might be a little loud. It might be a little bit louder. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for you guys, just in case. Well, I guess the game updated while I was away. We'll put you here, and I'll see if the spikes go higher than they did before. It's a lot louder! It's a lot louder! I should have known. Why would the PlayStation recordings be that loud?
We appreciate
Now I have to turn it down for me, too. I built a lot of roads. Not all of them, but I did build a lot. I also found a bunch of animals. Sony knows best. Sony knows best. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Mother knows best. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Where do I need to go? We're going to the motherhood, so that way. I can't believe how much that sticker looks like Maria. Maria. I did beat Sonic Adventure 2, by the way, on the GameCube, please clap. But I also just lied because I only beat the Hero and Dark story. I have not done the final story yet, because I literally just got the game for Chow. I just got the game for the Chow, and we can go back to my story about me buying the game. So I bought the game. I found this, like, sort of expensive Chow egg on my Game Boy Advance dual pack Sonic Advance cross Sonic Pinball. And I was like, I want to get Sonic Sonic Battle 2 or Sonic Adventure Battle, whatever. So I can take these Chow eggs out of here and put them in Chow. And I went to a local convention that just so happened to be this same weekend when I was doing this. I didn't realize I was driving right into their little town. Good. It was a local video game convention, so I bought the game. I found it. There was one guy selling a complete in-box copy, and, well, I thought it was complete in box. It didn't have the manual, but that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I got the game. I went home. I instantly put it in. I put my Chow. I connected my Game Boy to my GameCube and brought my Chow egg over. I hatched the Chow, and I was so excited. I raised it a little bit, raised its stats, and then I went to go do a Chow race, and the game crashed. I was like, oh, the disc must just be a little bit dirty, or maybe there's like a little bit of dust in my GameCube. So, I tried to fix it. I blew into the GameCube, I wiped off the disc, put it back in, tried to do the Chow race again, and it crashed at the exact same spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. I tried about 10 times to do this, and, I was like, damn, okay. The convention was still going on, and luckily it was like a 5-minute drive from my house to get back to the convention, so I went back. And I was like, hey, the game keeps crashing at the same spot. And they're like, oh my god, we are so sorry. Like, and it was one of those things where there's no way somebody who just got the game, like if you're testing a game to sell it, you're not gonna play up to like going into the Chow Garden first race. Like, you're not going to go that far. That's like at least 20 minutes to put in. Like, when you test a game, you run around for a little bit. So, like, I totally understood. They're like, we have another copy at our store if you want to come by, like, tomorrow. It's been a Sonic Adventure 2 battle this last month. But I was like, yeah, okay, that's great. That's perfect, actually. So I go to their store the next day, and the guy was so nice. He brought his personal copy to switch out. And I was like, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Like, I was like, oh, don't worry. Like, we want to make sure the games work that we sell. Like, so I get home, I put in this new disc, I have my save. My save was okay. It was still on my memory card. So I put it in, I load up the game, I go to that Chow race, and it crashes in the same spot. So I try a few times, and it's still crashing, the same spot. And at this point, it's like, okay, something's wrong on my end. So Valor Mom is like, well, one of the things Valor Mom said was, she's like, maybe Nintendo doesn't want you playing this game anymore because it's so old, and they've put out like an update or something to make it stop working. And I was like, Valor Mom, the internet barely worked when the GameCube existed. I don't think they put out I don't think they put out an update. I don't think Nintendo sent out radio waves to make every copy of Sonic Adventure Battle 2 for the GameCube to stop working. But then she was like, well, maybe it's something with the memory card. So I was like, okay, I'll try. So I booted up the game with no memory card, played up to that spot, so like 15, 20 minutes. And it works. I can play through that section of the game. Like, it did not crash. Nintendo does do that kind of stuff with, like, with new stuff, right? But not really with, you can't really do that with games that were made before internet. But anyway, it works. So I'm like, okay, so it's my memory card that's the issue. So I'm so lost. I message the store on Instagram and I'm like, hey, it was actually my fault, like, let me, I want to apologize and whatever. Can I buy a new memory card from you guys? And they're like, sure. So I drove back into the store and I buy a memory card. The guy had also gave me like a discount after the first one didn't work. So I offered, I was like, hey, can I give you back the money that you discounted off of the game because it was totally on my end. Like, your copy was completely clean. Like, nothing was wrong with it. It was my memory card. And he's like, oh, no. Like, it's fine, don't worry. And I was like, you guys are so nice, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, I felt really bad. But I buy this memory card. And I transfer over my Chow because that's what I cared about. I cared about the Chow so much. This rare Chow. And I play to that section. I bring my Chow over on this new memory card. And it was working. The Chow Garden was working. I transfer over this Chow. And the game fucking crashes again. It crashed again. So then I was like, okay, I know the issue. It was a cursed Chow. The Chow was cursed. The Chow that was on this like really old copy of the Tiny Chow Garden was like corrupt or something and made the Chow races crash. So I had to delete all my save data and start over again with no fancy Chow. But now it works, and I was able to transfer over. I saved up for my own fancy Chow on the game, now that that one was like gone forever, and it worked. I was able to transfer over an amethyst Chow. I think it was an amethyst Chow. It may have been a ruby Chow, the one that I transferred over recently. Where am I supposed to be going?
Can anybody hear me?
Oh, there, I saw it. I saw it. We're going this way. Oop. But my new Chow, her name is Calla, C-A-L-L-A. I have no control. And I love her. I also have a dark Chow. I'm trying to make a dark fly power Chow and his name is Genesis. And then I have a hero chow that I'm trying to make a swim chow. A hero swim chow. His name is Angeal. And then I have a neutral chow, and his name's Zach. And right now he's a power chow, because I didn't really care what he evolved into as long as he was neutral. So if you guys have any ideas of what power chow look cool, let me know. No, it's not a Final Fantasy reference. Of course not. Yuck! Ew! I'm done with Nintendo going forward, but I still like their old stuff on retro consoles. That's fair. The new Mario Kart is fun, I will say, but I'm also just not playing it anymore. I have no incentive to keep playing it, so that sort of sucks. I have no idea what you're talking about with Chow. Well, in Sonic, there was a man. Well, I guess he wasn't a man. Chaos was sort of like a thing. We'll call Chaos a funky guy. And it was like an alien, sort of. I think Chaos was an alien, that could like change its form based off of like things that it came into contact with. So Dr. Eggman was like, I'm gonna put so many Chaos Emeralds in this thing, and it's gonna become so strong and destroy the Earth so I can make a cool amusement park. So that happened, and then Sonic defeats it. But from Chaos came Chow, and they are these little, there's just these little guys, and you can raise them and give them like animals, and they'll inherit those traits, and you can raise their stats, and then you can make them race, and they look really cute, and I love them a lot. That's what a Chow is. And then Sonic forgot that Chow existed for many, many years, and then recently they made an anime about the Chow Garden, and now everybody wants them to bring back the Chow Garden, but Sonic Team said no! It'll happen though one day. I played Sonic 1 and 2 for Genesis, and then the Game Gear versions as well. I got the Emeralds. I'm that old. I'm that old too, but I had a Genesis as a kid. I think we had Sonic. We either had Sonic or Sonic 2, but the only game I physically remember playing as a kid was the Taz game from Looney Tunes. That's the only game I remember playing. I remember sitting on the floor underneath our computer in the computer room. So we had like a little TV. I think this is correct. This is my child memory. We had a little TV underneath our computer desk that was connected to the Genesis. We also had an Atari. Who left that there? Oh, it was me. It was me. I mean, I'm so glad I left that there. Speaking of Chow Garden, I gotta look up the name again, but there's gonna be an indie game that's basically Chow Garden. Yeah! That's, oh! I know it! Salty DK Dan is in it! It'll show up on my YouTube if I go, because I've been watching a lot of it. Wait, what's this game called? Is it Star Garden? Yeah, Star Garden. Yeah. That one looks cool. Oh, rock slides. Ooh, that does not look like a fun place to deliver to. Okay.
Commencing route creation.
Let's go up this one then. Maybe we go through there. Yeah, we can go through the BT field. That's where he came from, so it shouldn't be that bad to go through again. Oh no, delete that one. We want to go up here, I guess. Yeah. We can try.
Delivery route finalized.
I don't even know how to add people. A few people added me. I don't know if it was because I was just building roads. Hell yeah. Parallel play. That's what that's called, right?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Apparently there's a big convention in the city this week. I'm like, I built all the road stuff, I think. It takes a bit. It is a task. I think I mostly focused on roads for like a few hours when I played off stream, but not a whole lot. I did do a good chunk though. I'll be honest, I thought our next thing was with the motherhood, so that's why I named the stream that. This is why I can't name the stream after not streaming for like a month.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
I went to a restaurant the other day for a party, and at the restaurant they were like, hey, here's the menus, and I looked at the menus and there was I'm scared to spoil stuff even talking about this game. I mean, as long as you're not doing anything intentionally, you'll be fine. If you do spoil stuff intentionally, then I do have to, like, hide you from the chat, unfortunately. We've only had it happen once, though. Most people are pretty good. But it's also, like, my own fault because I had to take such a long break. Or, I mean, it's God's fault because he forced me to take such a long break. But yeah, I went to this restaurant and the menu was like, I didn't charge my battery. Good, dude. Uh-oh. Do you like that I just ignored my route altogether? the menu was like, hey, today we have a special that's surf and turf for $25. And you can have a steak or pork chops or ribs with a lobster tail for $25. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna order. Then the waitress came over and she's like, so we have some other specials today. And one is a steak with shrimp, and one is this prime rib, and yeah, what would you like to order? And I was looking at the menu and I pointed and I said, I'll have the Saturday surf and turf with a steak. And she's like, okay, how do you want your steak? And I was like, medium. Okay. And then she leaves. And then she comes back later with meals. And she gives me a steak with 3 little tiny shrimp on it. And I was charged $40. And I couldn't say anything because I felt bad. Is that where we have to go? There it is. You think my car will make it? So yeah, I paid a lot more for a meal that I didn't want. Because I don't like shrimp. So Valor Dad ate the shrimp, and I had my steak. And I almost choked. I almost choked on the steak. Because it got really, it was really tough on the edges. So like my second bite, I had been chewing it for like 3 minutes. And I was like, 3 minutes is long enough to chew a piece of steak. And I swallowed it and it got stuck and I couldn't get it to move. But it was, half of it was like still like on the back of my tongue and I was able to like push it forward out of my windpipe. So I lived and didn't cause a scene. Yeah, really, I desperately needed a generator, but there's no network here. There's so much stuff on that, by the way, because I was doing deliveries. I don't need that. I can walk. I don't know why I thought you'd like shrimp. I always forget the cursed foul food takes. I will eat fried shrimp. But it's not my favorite. Like shrimp tempura and stuff I can eat, but just like a regular shrimp. Like, I don't even think they were hot. Like they were that cold shrimp. I don't like that. I like hot food. So yeah. I almost died at this restaurant. They overcharged me because I wanted something better for $25 and they gave me something worse for $40. And I was too shy to say anything. I didn't want to make a scene because we were there for a party. So that was also part of my Sonic Adventure 2 battle month.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
The party was fun though.
fitting testament to your skill.
I know, I'm the greatest. I'm the coolest.
I should have no trouble continuing my research, and it's all thanks to you.
I'm the coolest.
All right.
They should
Use
do
your key
a
to connect to my
Sonic
shelter.
crossover with this game. Where after Sam does deliveries, he goes like, I'm the coolest. And you deliver to a house that has the Sonic cast in there. I'm actually a ghost VTuber. That's not even really a joke. Like, that's sort of real. I mean, I'm Valerie Valkyrie, the wrestling VTuber with no crazy lore. Hey.
Now displaying your current order grade. I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've
You
been
look
looking
very
forward to
young.
this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
Are you like 12? Oh, keychain! At one of the conventions I went to during the Hell Month, I got a Chow keychain. I also got Sonic, like shoe charms that you can put on like Crocs and stuff. And I got Shadow the Hedgehog, Rouge the Bat, a Dark Chow, a Hero Chow, and a Neutral Chow. I got those charms. I also found somebody who was selling a Chow sticker, so I bought that as well.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants.
I'm
I
Canadian.
calling them
Eh?
chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
Strange incidents?
Well, the porter who used to come through here was
I forgot
attacked
that
by
I was
something.
wearing the Why Me
It was
hat.
bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good.
He's just like
They
me,
still
for
managed
real,
to
for
deliver
real.
my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the headless rider. People
Oh?
have been talking about the rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details.
I did.
and he
I
said
played
you need to ask
Death
around for
Stranding
someone
1
to
on
lend an
stream.
hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
I'd already played it though, before I became a streamer. But I played the director's cut on stream. Nah, mentioning like stuff that was in the first game's totally fine. What's so special about chronobiotes?
They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes.
I haven't
within the
seen one
human
of those
body.
like Bluetooth
Simply put,
like
eating one should make everything around you
things that she
appear
has
to
in her
move
ear
more
in a long time.
slowly. Much like timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe. So
They're
I've heard a
related
little bit
to-
about
I
Harvey's
didn't read
research
that
via
one.
The hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites.
The
and
hydrologist
and
is the one that
dinosaurs.
throws up, I think.
Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiromicrobes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born.
Yeah, I've never
And
spent the
reason
time
why I
to
believe
do
further study of these microbes
the
can
zip
help prevent
lines.
another
I
extinction
know
event. Now
when
that I have
Pat
the chiral
stares
network
at
connection,
played
this
the
sort of research
original,
should finally be possible.
he used them a lot. It's crazy like how different people can play this game. Because I didn't touch the zip lines once other than when Mama taught you how to use them in the first game. I'd best be on my way.
I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange
The mountains seem
incidents
like a
I
good place to
mentioned.
use
You
them.
can check it on the delivery terminal here.
I've always just
It's
used
probably in your interest
a
to find out
car.
more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And who knows, you might even be
I
able
play
to
this
convince them
game,
to join the chiral network
like-
too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later.
what's it
Thanks
called?
again, and take care.
I just charge ahead and
By the
hope that
way,
I can
we
just
have
get
a
over
photo
everything
badge
with
to
my
share.
big car.
Could you join me on the bridge?
Order completed. Well done.
I noticed. So far, I've had no issues. We had a few of these, actually. I read that. Echidnas. Sonic reference! Sonic reference! Sonic reference! Echidnas curl themselves up into a ball whenever they sense danger. Watch closely, and you'll sometimes see the prickly ball twitching a little bit. It's so cute! Don't touch it, though. Those spines are very pointy. Yes, I love Sonic. I love Knuckle the Echidna. Wombats are my favorite animal, by the way. The wombat's butt. They have really hard butts. I touched the wombat's butt when I was giving it a checkup. That thing's as hard as bone. I'd heard wombats use their butts to defend themselves, but still, I was shocked. Yeah, they're like super hard. I think they can like break your legs if they hit you hard enough. Wombats can also use their teeth to rip off your whole calf if they don't like you. Isn't that cool? They're so cute. I see the groundwater around here is warmer than usual, and it's especially warm near the slope at the back of my shelter. I wonder what's causing it. Is there something down there? Oh, there's totally a hot spring there. I should get that. Oh, let's look at the combats. Sometimes subterranean beach water warmed by the tar currents runs quite close to the surface. It's possible you might find a hot spring nearby. Yeah, that trek back in Death Stranding 1 is always, like, so good. It really puts into perspective how far you
We
went.
managed to learn a few more things about
Especially the
Northern.
first time you've done it. Oh, yeah. Solid
You
Snake.
may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's
He's
what
actually
we
more
told you
Big
before.
Boss-esque.
Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie,
Oh.
can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was a therapist and your partner.
Oh, his wife!
Lucy?
That was his wife?
Vanna's name was on her client
That's
list,
crazy.
right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a
We're the
photo
same,
you should
dude.
see.
We're the same. You're just like me for real.
On the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
Yeah, I know, dude.
It wasn't mine.
What?
The child she was carrying.
Oh!
She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids.
That's crazy.
She was
That's
just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
I don't think so, dude. Wait. So it's... Did I miss it in the cutscene? Was my wife not actually my wife and I was just pretending like, the young master in Yakuza 8? Or Yakuza 7? Was I just pretending that my wife was my wife when she wasn't really? Or were we actually married?
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomesis to the network. Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
Okay. Also, I don't think I ever looked at this photo. What's the chopsticks? Oh, can I not? I guess I did look at it. Yeah, I must have. No wonder you like this game so much. It's all your other favorite series combined. Kingdom Hearts, Sonic, Yakuza. Everybody's emailing me all at once. Oh. What's a Naburi stick? Oh, I was just asking that. Was the game listening? The Naburi stick is a special gift I give to the listeners of my radio show. It's also known as the Licky Stick. Not sure how to use it? Don't worry, it's not meant to be used. Rather, it's something that you hold on for safekeeping. You know, as a reminder of the connection between us. Consider it a kind of memento. Okay. I spotted a cute kangaroo. I managed to spot a kangaroo near Hartman's lab. I was able to take a snap before it ran away, too. But the photo didn't come out very well. Every 21 minutes, my eyesight gets a pretty significant boost for a period of 3 minutes. Generally, it's a bit of a pain, but it does have its uses. Oh, is that like her Dooms thing? Like how the one girl's superpower with Dooms is that she throws up every half hour? You can see that far away? I'm tempted to try and recruit you for the observatory. A kangaroo came this close to us? I had no idea. I digitized the mysterious voice. Hey Sam, do you remember that recording you brought me? The one with the mysterious crying voice on it? Well, Tarman was right. It can't be digitized by traditional methods. I had to create my own version of it by ear using an app. Anyway, it should be in a format we can share over the chiral network now. Okay. I'll take a listen to that. That's quite some ear you've got there. Nice work. There's a metagenome genomicist at the next place we're hooking up. Who knows a lot about beach-dwelling creatures. We'll check with her. I can't read, by the way, to anybody who's watching. Sounds good. Thanks. Let's put our new keychain on. Yay. Some other things that I bought. Oh, what do you have to say, actually?
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh?
No.
Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
He always thinks I'm stinky.
You and Nirvana have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen
Maybe
a few
because he was
pieces of
sleeping
the
with my
larger
wife.
puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity.
Oh, I can just take photos. You still have stuff to say?
When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
Sometimes when I play this game, it feels like I'm in school again, where the teacher's just yapping.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Rainy. I still have that note on my desk about Dr. Robert Liston. That guy that I wanted to talk about on stream really bad. And then I think no one was here when I talked about it. He was the fastest doctor to perform leg amputations back in the day. Like back when surgery was like new. Oh, important. Hello?
You really don't remember me.
Is this BB her BB?
That woman just now, was that
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
Okay, where's my car?
Anybody out there?
Oops. Glad I still make that mistake every single time I play. Okay, it's just there. I can build a generator there. Is being the fastest at leg amputation really what someone wants to be known for? Well, he sure was. He could perform a leg amputation in 28 seconds. And this was like, again, back in the olden days, so they didn't knock people out. Like, they didn't have that technology yet. So it was good that he was fast because he could get it over with, right? And he had a catchphrase that he said every time he did an amputation, and he would say, "Time me, gentlemen," before he started. Did he just drop a guillotine blade on them? No, he, like, actually amputated them somewhat properly. Like, and closed them up and everything. Like, he could remove the leg and close them up in 28 seconds. One time, he did accidentally cut off a guy's ball while he did it, so that's not great. Do I not have a PCC? Good. Yeah, that extra sucks for that guy in particular. One time, he accidentally cut off 3 of his assistants' fingers while doing an amputation. And when he noticed, he brought the knife up and slashed the coat of one of the spectators. The patient and the assistant both died of infection later. And the guy who he sliced the coat of, because he thought that he was stabbed, he was so stressed out that he had a heart attack and died. And it's the surgery with a 300... He's the only surgeon... Or, no, it's the only surgery with a 300% mortality rate. So that's interesting. The only surgery with a 300% mortality rate. Crazy. What a thing to be known for. But people still went to this guy for surgeries because his mortality rate was 1 in 7. And at the time, the average mortality rate for surgeons, each surgeon was like 1 in 4. So his mortality rate was lower than everybody else. Even though he had like the most deadliest surgery of all time.
Good morning to you. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Getting surgery back then would be so sketchy.
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the
I thought you
capturing
identified a
part tricky,
kangaroo.
but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well.
Mm.
The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
Okay.
Commencing route creation.
Well,
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
I guess we'll drive through the pizza chef place so we don't have to be in the There is a bridge there, but it's broken. Ugh. We'll find a way.
Delivery route finalized.
Okay, let's make a PCC so I can get thing. Oops. I'm trying to think of what I did during my hell month.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I got an ultrasound because of my tummy hurty disease, and the specialist who did my ultrasound, he was like, yeah, there's like this big mass. There's like this mass that I don't know what it is, but I can't really get a good look because there's like gas in you. So go home, I guess. I don't know what it is, so I don't really care. So then I went home. That was one of the things that happened to me when I went to the hospital. And this was like the day after I was in the hospital, and the ER doctor was like, okay, we're going to make you an appointment for an ultrasound tomorrow, and they will find what's wrong, and if they don't find anything, we will do everything we can to find out what's going on. And then they didn't. Hey, I found something in you, but go away. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do this.
You missed all the strands and all my cool stories. I talked about that crazy surgeon again.
Construction process now.
Maria. Oh, I played this county. I had to stop because the game's bugged. I don't know if they've updated it yet. But there was a bug when I first started playing it, and it was like one that wasn't great. Basically, all the stuff that was connected to story, like, wouldn't let you interact with it, so you couldn't like go forward in any sub-stories because the game was bugged. So they fixed those, but I guess they didn't fix all of them because there's like 3 more. There's one more that I can see right now that I just cannot interact with. I go up to it and it doesn't do anything. And because I can't do that, I can't do the 3 other sub-stories that I have left in that game. The game was fun. Don't buy it yet. Wait for it to go on sale because it feels like we got the first third, maybe the first fourth of the video game. That's what it feels like. The game very much feels unfinished. I loved the game. I had fun. I like the gameplay loop of it, but there is no reason for me to keep playing. It doesn't have like an endless mode where you can just keep upgrading your store. Once you get to the end, you're just sort of there. So that sort of sucks. There's only like, I think it's 3 chapters, if that. I think it's 3 chapters. And it feels like we should be able to upgrade our store a lot more, but we can only upgrade it like 2 times. Which really sucks. Is that the Monster Shop game? It's the one where you're basically Walmart in a small town. Like, within the first few hours, like, maybe the first 2 or 3 hours, I had unlocked all of the, like, store customization stuff, like, to make my store look cute.
The spot where it was last seen. Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
That's the way.
Wowzer!
Unity S at Walmart? No, this one's like pixelated. The art is really cute. Is that it? I forget how to crouch. Oops, I was hitting the wrong button. Mine. Playing an unbugged game in 2025 is a feat, yeah.
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. Let's deliver it to the metagenomicist.
Bless you. Jokes. Jokes.
You're mine.
There's literally nothing you can't do with a car in this game. Especially now that they've added this gun that, like, picks up packages. Man, it's like the most efficient way to play. I love it so much. I love the car.
That's the way.
But yeah, back to Discounty. That game was in development for quite a long time. I followed it, like, I was really excited when it was announced, and I followed it for a long time. And it, I don't know, it felt like it should have been more than what it was. Like, I know, like, it's an indie game, like, it's not going to be huge, but there have been indie games that are huge. Apparently they over-tuned the vehicles in this game. What's that mean? Like they Sonic Forces overclocked it, where they're just a whole lot better than what they used to be? Because I used to only play with the cars in Death Stranding 1 as well. Oh, there was a thing. Is that where I have to go? No. Who lives there? They made the cars too strong. I see, I see. Well, I love them. They're like mountain goats. Yeah. Can't your car drive at a 90-degree angle? To be fair, they could do this in Death Stranding 1 as well. You just had to be, like, careful. The fact that the cars jump as well is also, like, pretty overpowered. Where am I going? Also, what possible indie game could have a giant scope and deliver Silk Song? Yeah, that's true. Silk Song was in development for a really long time, though. I forget how long this county was in development for.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures
I think it was a few years.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I do hope that they do fix those bugs in this county that is stopping me from progressing with the side stories. That's literally all that's left to do for me. But I also hope that they keep supporting it and updating it to make it more of what I thought the game was going to be.
Snag.
Because it is very charming. I also think they should have somebody proofread the script. There was some funny spelling mistakes in there.
Gotcha. Okay, just a bit further.
Because, again, the game is very, very fun. If it goes on sale, you guys should pick it up. But I think it's 20, I think I paid $25 for it, and I got it $5 cheaper because I pre-ordered it. I think. I know I got it a little bit cheaper because I pre-ordered. But for what it is, I think that's a little bit steep. Unless they keep updating it and expanding.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look.
It's a bird.
Thanks so much. You took excellent care of this cargo. Just had to surprise me with this of all things. Thank you. I really missed it. My research is going well.
I have to
and
turn
have you to
Netflix on,
thank for
guys.
it.
I have my iPad ready. SmackDown's tonight. And it's going to be... It's going to be John Cena's last SmackDown. Woo! It's gonna be John Cena's last SmackDown tonight. And also AJ Styles might come back tonight. That's what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying AJ Styles is gonna be coming back. Which would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool if that happened.
All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
I found out that, like, I checked my Blue Sky today for the first time in a month. And I found out, like, some wrestling news site follows me there. I was shocked. A grenade that has a special effect on large BTs. Defeating a weakened catcher by throwing an EX capture grenade into its mouth will produce a BT crystal. Like other grenades, these can be stored in a regular grenade pouch.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Yeah.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
Is it another keychain? I gotta do something about all this cargo I have. I don't need this much stuff.
And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely
She looks familiar.
riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall.
How did she do all this that fast?
The biologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA.
I like that guy.
But I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
I can summon BTs and make them fight for me.
Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try
pretty
tossing
cool.
an EX capture grenade into its mouth.
That's pretty cool.
Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT
Pokemon?
which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
What's the deal with these parasitic chiral microbes?
Well, we've discovered plenty of chiral creatures that resemble smaller animals like rats and spiders. As their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research.
Do you have a 21-minute syndrome?
Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact.
I guess
Our
that's why
mother
she
belongs
looked
to the group,
familiar.
too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman.
Oh.
Perhaps you've already met.
Okay.
We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways.
Did she tell us what her 21 syndrome was? She's right, though. I always kill BTs in such a way as to have them drop a milky white crystal, allowing me to summon one later on if I want. A Pokemon where disease, gotta catch 'em all, becomes really sinister. Yeah.
In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst.
I guess I'm going to have to use your
Might also be a good
grenades.
opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a sub-order for this request. There's no rush. You
I'm
can
not
pick it up
doing
from the delivery
sub-orders
terminal
today.
here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours.
Oh?
Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this sub-order first if you wish.
Nah, I don't
I'll
want
leave it
to.
up to you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
I want to see who this guy is. We shall drive through the BT. Boop. Boop.
Delivery route finalized.
Oh, I can only make one. I sort of miss being able to make EX grenades. Like we could in the last one. Well, I can't. Okay. I have so much stuff. Sorry, I'm looking past my phone.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Your truck needs a nap. Yeah. I introduced Tomorrow to VR training, and now she's totally hooked. She's already racked up a bunch of S ranks in the Porter Mastery program and received some cool patches for her troubles. Now she's obsessed with doing even better. Have you got your hands on any of these patches yet, Sam? I did a few of them. I just heard of EX capture grenades. Apparently, you can instantly take down a weakened large BT by chucking one in its mouth. What's more, you'll also be able to grab their BT crystal. Some of you might be struggling to defeat large BTs. If so, I highly recommend giving EX grenades a try. Hit a weaken larger BT with an EX grenade to temporarily slow down their movements, making it easier to land an EX capture grenade right in their mouth. Not all BTs make it easy for you to throw EX capture grenades into their mouth. If you're struggling, don't forget to use normal EX grenades as well. Yeah. But have they heard of Big Truck that can just drive through a BT field? Have they heard about this? Have you heard about this? What's that? Ooh, what's that? It's just that. I saw Vinny did a few streams of this as well. I was shocked with how he felt about the last one. But it looked like he enjoyed this one a bit, which is fun. I do think this one has a stronger opening than the original Death Stranding. The original Death Stranding took a while to, like, get. Or to even start. Which I understand why there weren't a lot of games like this. Oh, it's right there. That's easy. It's so close. Man, I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna have steak for dinner tonight. I love steak. I had fish like 4 times this week for dinner. Steak, but no shrimp. No shrimp. How many shrimp can you eat until you turn pink? Every time I had fish this week, I had either 2 or 3 fillets. That's a lot of them. So when it says its mouth, does it mean like that hole? That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them! Oh no! That's a lot of them! Ow! We're fine. Don't worry guys, I got Big Truck. We are safe if we stay in the truck. But yeah, I always had 2 to 3 fillets. And I had it with donkey sauce. Do I have weapons? Yeah. I want to see, what does it mean? Like if I throw it like in there? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No, don't shoot me. That's not very kind. Ah! Come on now. I missed. Go into your mouth. Go into your mouth. Look at me. Look at me. That was totally its mouth. What are you talking about? Oh, that guy's arm got in the way! Oh, I'm out. I guess we got 5 more chances. Oh, I should have let go there. That was totally it! That was totally it. Right? He's good. I guess not. I guess they have to be more weak. You have to fight them first? Ah, okay. How weak do they have to be? Is one behind me? They don't like getting shot, huh? Okay, so he'll have.
You can use later.
Okay, he'll say something.
Grenades and toss it down its throat.
I missed. Did he run away? Damn, dude. Is that not it? Dude. Oh, you moved! Oh, well. Ran out. Okay, let's... I can fight them again later? Okay. That's good. I need that. Let's just pick up the cargo that we actually need. Good!
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
Nah. Oh man, have some faith in me. Sort of wish I had a speed skeleton on right now, if I'm being honest. Oh, come on! Leave me alone, I'm just little.
Okay, Sam?
I'm just Widow. I'm just Widow. Leave me alone. Hey, we did it. No, get up, get up. Oh, I left one. We need that. What's wrong with my BB right now? BB? You good? My cargo is so wrecked, dude. BB's so red and glowing. Is BB supposed to glow with the might of the sun? I don't think so. I've never seen it do that before. Guys, SmackDown's starting. I wonder if I should just, like, let them kill me. There we go. Now we got all of them. Damien Priest is fighting today. Yay! Did you see the WWE store spoiled that AJ Lee was coming back? You see that? Somebody asked, they were like, I forget, they like replied to a tweet and they were like, hey, WWE shop, I want to wear some AJ Lee merch for when she comes back. at SmackDown, can you add some stuff to the store? When can I buy my AJ Lee merch? And they were like, don't worry, we'll have a bunch of AJ Lee merchandise before WrestlePalooza. Don't worry. And then they deleted it. That's crazy. Like, how did the social media person not know? Like, hey. Hey, don't mention her until she's actually on the show. Maybe, you know? I have, like, nothing. Can I drink a water, actually? I have that, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, just what I needed.
I still can't run? Let me run! I guess we will just walk. Woo! How can you run carrying so much? That's right. There is a weight limit. I forgot. I feel like I used to run with this much stuff. Maybe that was in Death Stranding 1 when I had my stats all maxed. Oh, it's John Cena! He's there! I know of that guy. His last time on SmackDown! I wonder if Valor Mom is here yet. Valor Mom was supposed to be coming to my house today. We're going to have soft tacos later. No, we're actually going to have steak later. We made it! There's only 42 inhabitants here? Oh, I guess it's just a distribution center. It's not city. Ooh, I would love to have a snack. I would love that. I had a Joe Louis before stream.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Do you guys know what that is? Do you guys have that there? In the US of A? Joe Louis?
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
If you don't have them and had to guess and you don't know what they are, what would you think a Joe Louis is? Cena! Cena! A Joe Louis.
In progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
I just got back. Do you know what a Joe Louis is? That's what I ate before stream. So it's a food restaurant. It's not a restaurant. Or a clothing store. It's not a clothing store. It's a food. I think it might be a Canadian thing. They're like these little cakes. They're individual cakes. You buy a box of them. They're called Joe Louis. And they're each individually wrapped in the box. And it's just like a little chocolate cake with vanilla icing in between, like there's two slices, and they're a circle, and they're squished together, and then they're dipped in chocolate, like a chocolate glaze, or not glaze, chocolate, like, you know how you have chocolate dipped cones? It's like that, but with a cake. They're really good. They used to sell them in half sizes. I don't think they do that anymore. They just do the full cake. They're little round cakes. Like if you make your hands into two C's and then put it together, it's a little bit smaller than that.
It's me. Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Guess you better process.
It's Igor's brother! Guys, do you remember Igor? He's that guy that died at the beginning of the first one.
Not bad at all, this cargo. Got no problems with it.
Why are you here? Victor.
I don't even know how many times you've come to my rescue, Sam. All right, it's time for you to do you know what.
He's the guy who got timefall rained on, and then he was being carried away by BTs, and he lost his gun, so he couldn't shoot himself, so he took out his pocket knife and stabbed himself a whole bunch because he did not want to be taken by the BTs that bad. And it really showed the player, like, hey, the BTs are bad news. Don't interact with them. You're gonna have a bad time. I think he did void it. No, I think Sam was the one that voided out, right? Because then I think right after there's that scene with him in the middle of the crater.
Now displaying your current order grade.
You're a real lifesaver, you know? I'm guessing you saw the Tar Lake out west of here, yeah?
Nah.
That's where the settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out.
Yeah,
Since
that
that
sucks.
day, the Tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or at least that's what folks are saying. But the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the Tar corrosion at bay. Finally. I've shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs. You'll find they're a damn sight better than stuff you used to use back in the UCA. Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do with Higgs, more likely than not.
Uh-oh.
One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a gift. One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may recall. Try it on for size, why don't you?
I felt something in the back of my computer chair that was like poking me. And it looks like Papa has scratched his chair so hard that like a little bit of his nail went in it. Not enough that's like, oh my god, he hurt himself, but man, my chair is so tore up, guys. Has the old equipment been improved exactly?
Well, the grenade
Even though I'm not
launcher
going to
has been
use it.
configured to fire MP shells.
I guess
Human,
the grenade
mech,
launcher's cool.
BT, doesn't matter. You can use it against all types of enemies. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets it fling containers to the tops of mountains and whatnot. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles. After launching a payload, you can use a catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for a specific point of impact. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good, safe distance. Pretty cool, right? This stuff will come in handy, I'm sure of it.
Lakeside Fort Knot was destroyed by a voido?
It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions. A giant BT showed up, made contact with residents, and boom, void out. Same
There's
old
somebody with a
story.
little boo-boo sign.
Massive void outs happen in the UCA too, remember?
On SmackDown.
Maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected. But unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor.
Oh my god. Somebody interrupted John Cena's... Oh my god. It's Sami Zayn! Why would Sami Zayn interrupt John Cena? No way! A group of guys in red.
Something like that. I suspect it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes, I presume. We're attempting to develop methods to help folks put a stop to his activities. And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based at Lakeside Fort Knot helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe you can help us with our work too.
You best get on a move on.
This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. I figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey, life's not just about things. Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know? Sorry. We should probably talk about work. An order with your name on it just came in. A request from a guy not far from here who spends his days fishing in the tar. Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knot void out. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Take a gander. See
Oh
what
yeah,
you
be
think.
safe and fun.
Right. I'll leave you to it.
Have a good dinner.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping
Fine
on.
work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, that's a sub order. Okay, I had to go back to the ship. Sorry, I'm like... This wrestling one. Wrestling! I should have a nap in the thing, because I still can't run. Oh yeah, my shoes! I took my shoes off, didn't I? Oh no, they're still on, they're just broken. Are my feet bleeding? No, not yet. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Where's the ship? This way? Oh, I guess it's on the other side. Did I take my shoes off? I can't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I did take my shoes off. Oh, well. Whoa! Well, he can't win.
Take care, Sam.
John Cena can't win the US champion belt. He's leaving. I love the pose that John Cena is doing right now. He looks like a kid who was like caught doing something he shouldn't have. I love when John Cena does that pose. It's so funny. He looks like a little kid. Oh. Oh, you're practicing your superpowers. Cool. Are you frustrated because you can't do it well?
Yeah.
Oh, she's smiling.
Nice.
Nice. Yay! Yummy! Yummy, yum, yum. I love apples. I love apples. Yay! Yay! Right here, right now. Oh, he can't eat it because he was a Cinema Sins fan. And he refuses to eat apples because of Cinema Sins. He's scared people might think he's an asshole. That's right. I'm making Cinema Sins references in 2025. And you can't stop me. Can I eat the apple now?
What's going on tomorrow?
I thought I would see them if I went to the washroom. Was it fragile? It sounded like she said, "What's going on tomorrow?" Can I eat the apple? Let me eat the apple. Yum yum. Munch munch. Crunch crunch. He likes it. It's about that time when apples are gonna start getting good. You didn't eat enough! You left so much! Dude. Ew! What the fuck? Dude, put that away! We love girl fail Norman Reedus. Where'd the apple go? Hideo Kojima, where did it go? It must be somewhere. Hey, dude.
That sure looked good, Sam.
Okay.
It would seem that tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less.
Dollman, did you see how many rotten apples she made? She had like 50 rotten apples and one good one. I don't think she's got it down. Welcome back! Hello, Novella! Thank you, I'm back. I didn't die.
I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past?
Yeah, it was of Ludens. Oh, I used to have a charm given to me by Victor's brother, Igor.
Igor? Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by.
Man, one of those days where you just have to talk to people, like, the whole day. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier.
What ones?
He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are,
oh man, don't make this about my kid and my wife, please.
The bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare,
Dollman
I'd like
lore?
to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates.
Like how you, we still don't really know how you became the Dollman. It wasn't that bad. The intern's really nice and the conversations were fun, but social battery super die. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like a good conversation or not. It's still like draining nonetheless. You can't just ask someone why they're a puppet, Val. I mean, I feel like it probably should have came up by now. You know what? You're right. You're right. Though he does keep bringing up my baby that's like totally alive and attached to my chest. And now my wife. He's been talking about my wife a bit. My wife who cheated on me, apparently.
Ah, yes. I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist.
Uh-huh.
To think that the
Bless you, by the way.
chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals
I thought that
with
John
your
Cena
own
just
DNA
lost.
to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
Let's go to the surface. Oh, my tummy hurty disease. Ah! I got tummy hurty. Uh-oh. Are we gonna see my wife? My wife that cheated on me.
You're wearing my scarf.
Man, my BB really just be showing me my wife cheating on me, huh?
You saw his face too, didn't you? It was him, Neil Vanna. I'm
Oh,
certain
he's so upset.
that clearly wasn't a memory of yours.
No shit!
Lingering in the pod? Hold on. Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number 4 years ago, but Vanna died in a void out 11 years ago. It doesn't add up.
Meaning what? That it was his memory we just saw?
He and Lou must be connected. But how?
Well, they did say that my wife told me that her baby was not mine. And if she died before she had the baby would turn into a bridge baby. Well, no. She did still have to be alive, but like, not like in a coma, basically. So, I'm guessing my wife is still alive. And this is his baby. My BB was his baby. Oh. Oh no.
Sam, the data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order from the delivery terminal in order to proceed.
Okay. Oh, here's another update on Papa. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but, my cat hates Knuckles the Echidna, specifically. I have a bunch of plushies on my desk, like above my desk on a shelf, and he constantly takes down Knuckles. He constantly throws Knuckles off of the shelf. Only Knuckles. Just him. I guess this could be interpreted as he likes Knuckles and he wants to play with him. My mom, Valor Mom, thinks that Papa's favorite color is red, so maybe that's why. I don't even know if cats can see color. But yeah, he keeps throwing Knuckles off of my desk and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter in sight. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out.
Okay.
For now, consider the route you wish to take.
I'm sure Higgs won't be there. This is the route I want to take.
Delivery route finalized.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricated terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing.
I can do
We'll handle the
that.
analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
Yeah. John Cena is not going to win. Sorry. Novella, I'm watching SmackDown. Yeah, that's what I thought. No shit. Don't kick out. You're not going to win. You can't win. He can't win. He can't. Sami Zayn just got that title. Let him have it for a little bit. I guess we'll take this. And then I like the shotguns. Let's do the lightweight ones. And I guess level 2. Yeah. I like when the wrestlers hold each other's hands and jump up on the rope. It looks like they're having so much fun when they do that. Wait, I don't have any grenades. I guess we'll just take these. How many can I make? I can make 5. Good. Wait, I just realized! The guy with the green shirt isn't there! At wrestling! Where is he? What happened to him? Oh, I need shoes. I'm so used to not needing to care because I have my truck. Can I have some shoes, please? Damn, I don't have the chemicals. Okay, I guess we'll do these ones. Yay! Junji Ito? Yeah. That's rad as hell. Can we dress up Doll Man? Ooh, we can put Novella in, like, a goth pod. That is cool. Junji Ito was in the original game, but I don't think any of his art was, which seems like a missed opportunity, so I'm glad this is here. Or we could do wood grain for the pod. The goth pod. Yeah, the goth pod does go. We could do the, like, iridescent one. That's pretty cool. But the goth pod goes with our look. Let's go with that. Let's also change the piss cap. We're gonna go for a goth look. We need the Why Me hat because of my hell month. We could put Hideo Kojima's glasses on. We don't need sunglasses. Okay. Let's go! Whee! Oh, what a beautiful dwang. Do people even care about that meme anymore? I want to know how it got translated to that. Because I think the line is like... He's talking about how nice Morio Town is, right? He's not talking about his sandwich, I don't think. I think he's talking about... Is it Moriocho? I forget what the name of the town is. I think it's Morio? Crazy, bizarre, noisy town. But yeah, how did he get Dwang? Oh, the Game Awards! See the trophy? Do you see it? We love Lazy Town theme songs. That's not Lazy Town. I want to rewatch part 4. I never finished part 5. Or no, I finished part 5. Part 6 I didn't finish. I can now. I have Netflix again. But I want to rewatch part 4. Part 4 is just so fun. It has such a different vibe than all the other ones. I'm sure this is fine. Oh, is this how they make the ghosts? He sort of looks like the dog from Revengeance.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me
like
too.
Something seriously big is waiting for us.
Yeah.
Stay on your guard and proceed with caution.
I don't see nobody. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a few, actually.
I see now. They build ghost mechs in this facility.
I forget how to crouch. Is it? Oh. How do I crouch? I haven't played the game in like over a month. Ah! Or it's like a stealth section. It's probably in combat, right? You lose your cargo. Press R1 to switch between... R1? I thought I was doing that. I guess I just did not press R1 while It doesn't do anything. He saw me. Well, this did not go as planned. This did not go as planned! Oh, I am barely doing anything, actually. Oh, there's another one. Is that a drone? Man. Done. Oh, they turn into BTs. Oh! Cool. Yeah, I can't wait for the gunplicates to come out for these guys. At the convention I went to, there were some,
Sam, the ghost mech fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible.
Metal Gear Gunplicate.
One less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. To keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Great work, Sam. Only 2 more fabricators left.
Pick that up. Pick that up. Wait, did somebody win the match already? I looked away. I think it just got interrupted. Someone else see me?
We're almost there. Just one more fabricator to go.
Yeah, who cares?
Extracted invaluable data as well. We just need to mop up the remaining ghost mechs.
Is there one up here? No, they're all downstairs. Oh. No! I didn't want to drop that. Pick that up. Where? Did I do it? Did I get them all?
Nice. All
ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Whee! Should probably bring this because I feel like Higgs is gonna show up as we leave. Do you think Kojima made that look like the Game Award on purpose for his good friend Jeff? He coulda. You're right. He coulda. Like, I get that it's supposed to be Amelie and stuff. But also... Yeah, this weapon is pretty sick. The only downside is it makes me slow. I can't run like I usually can. And I don't think I can pick up crystals either. That mission sort of reminded me of the one mission in Metal Gear Solid 5 when I think you're getting... Oh, what was his name? The old guy. The old guy in the wheelchair. And he's in like a little base like that. And it's surrounded by, like, the... What was that unit called? The parasite unit. They were, like, quiet, but, like, they looked like monsters almost. They were huge and, like, super strong and had superpowers. They weren't the ghost unit, right? Is that what they were called?
Give me a break.
He does not care about us talking about Metal Gear Solid 5. He does not like that. Almost back. I sure hope our friends aren't being attacked.
Enough already.
Sorry. Sorry, I was sort of making fun of you. How does he know? How does he know? When I talk about Metal Gear Solid 5 and when I make fun of him, how does he know? I got our stuff. Are you gonna show me more data of my wife cheating on me?
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us.
I have this band-aid on right now, and it's like right at the bottom of one of my fingers. And my hands are sweaty, and it feels gross, so I'm gonna take it
Tarman
off.
should have no trouble analyzing this.
Papa scratched me last night. I was holding the blanket up for him because sometimes he likes to crawl in under, but he won't go under the blanket unless I lift it up for him. So I did that for him, and he jumped at my hand and grabbed it, and he grabbed right on, like, the webbing of my finger with his claws and ripped it a little bit. It hurted. Thanks for the lights.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the president.
APAC
We'll need to proceed carefully with
is
our
that
investigation.
company that
If APAC and
was
the
working
president
with us,
did
right?
indeed have a hand in these activities,
The guy who I said, I think that guy's going to be evil.
entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam.
Yeah.
Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knott, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready.
Damien Priest is on screen. Ah! He got attacked! No, don't do that to him! I like that guy! Where'd I get the extra boots from? You didn't have a shower before you went to bed? I do like that Alistair does like a cool little flip and then sits cross-legged in the wing. I do like that.
Is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
Well, let's have a shower. Well, let's talk to Dollman first. He probably has something to say.
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged.
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that,
Doll man, I killed
always
it.
concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
Doll man, I killed it. It had BTs in them. It's the ghost mech! It has
Sam?
BTs in him! Did you see the cat? I saw the cat. Guess we can... Oh, our daughter emailed us. We have to read the email. We have to read the email. Phone's in the way. I can't see. APAS is now providing VR training on facing ghost mechs. Tomorrow gave it a try and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Don't think anyone's going to be beating her score. Oops. Sam, thank you for always supporting me. Aw. Thank you, totally not our daughter. Oh, Victor is the one that gave us the Junji Ito stuff. Take a look at that suit design up close. I sent you some design data for the suit I gave you. You can use this pattern on the outside of the DHV Magellan as well, or on the wall of your private room. It was drawn by the one and only Junji Ito, who totally wasn't in the first game, so you should definitely check it out. Thank you. Maybe it just resonates. I've been investigating the musician's recording of the mysterious voice. I've played it so many times my pet chiral creatures started imitating it. It's kind of cute, but I can't help wonder why it's doing it. We've been listening to it as well, but the animals don't seem to be moved in any way. Maybe it only affects creatures that come from the beach? It's possible. I need to spend a bit more time observing the behavior of my chiral creatures when it picks up the voice. I guess we can... Where do I have to go? It's not here, it's at the distribution center. We'll see what the next one is, and then we might call it quits for tonight. I do need dinner. I need to eat. And it's about that time.
Perhaps you should take a break. Safety first.
Is dinner craft dinner? I'm hoping that I'm having steak.
Hey there, Sam. Really glad you could make
I have to let it thaw,
Now,
though.
your next main order is ready and waiting, but I should mention there are some special considerations.
Oh.
For one, the cargo container will start leaking toxic gas if it's damaged.
Good.
This run is going to involve a hard trek up some snowy mountains, too. So make sure you're well and truly prepared before heading out. Now, the adventurer you're delivering to travels the continent to try
Adventure.
to solve the mysteries of the
Sonic
Death
Adventure.
Stranding. You gotta respect him,
It
man,
all
putting in
comes
that much
together.
work. The cargo you'll be taking him is is related to his latest investigation.
My streams are a
So
circle.
I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order, but any future ones as well. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. When I was starting stream when I was setting up for the stream, I was like, oh, that's right. I was playing Tony Hawk. I bought Tony Hawk 3 and 4. That was the last game I played, and it used a disc, so I must have taken out the Death Stranding disc and put it back in its case. I better find that. And I spent like a good enough time looking for it. But the collector's edition did not come with a physical copy. It came with a download key. So I didn't need a disc. Well, looks like we have a fragile mission next time. Let's save. 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 Okay. And with that, let's go over to the talking screen. Oh! Real dinner. Yeah, I'm going to have real dinner. Yeah, so I'm thinking of streaming tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow. We will be playing this still, because I do want to beat it. I really like this game. So yeah, I'm really hungry. Thank you everybody for coming back after I was gone for so long. Every time this happens, I feel like no one's gonna show up. But yeah. With that, everybody, be safe. Have fun. Get in a big truck and just drive straight, and you will always get to where you want to go. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!